No matter how far along you are in your journey, we're human, and we still, the most evolved and awakened person is still going to have the same emotions and feelings that other people have. Hey, you guys, I got a little kitten behind me. Let me move back here a little bit without stepping on her. Okay, so I didn't do a video on Wednesday. There's been a lot going on. It's been really busy, but I just wanted to send this little video to you guys, and just to share a little bit about what I've been going through recently or lately. It's all good stuff, but there's been a lot of change, as you guys know, because I brought Charlie on, and I'm in this transition of transitioning all of the POBA course certificates over to Charlie to take care of. And of course, that means there's a lot of people still sending them to me. And I've had to do a lot of back end stuff to change all that. So you guys may have noticed that the new How Do I Get My Certificate video is different. And the PDF that goes with that video in that section is also different. It has new instructions. And for the most part, that's been going really well. Once I uploaded the new videos and the new PDF, most people are just transitioning over. What I wanted to make sure that everybody knows is that in this transition, it does not mean that I stop talking with you personally. So my email is still sufani@placeofblisssanctuary.com, and I do encourage you guys to stay connected with me there if you have questions about your education, if you want to share something inspirational with me. You always did that when you would send over your certificates, and I know if you know that I'm not the one receiving them, you may not put those messages in there, but I do recommend that you guys send them to me because I love those messages. I love hearing all of that. With all the transitions, what this means is I'm able to really focus more on being able to speak with you directly on social media. I have more time to do that. I have more time to put into an email if one comes, and I'm not so rushed all the time because I have all these other responsibilities. The certificates take a lot of time to process, and it's a very important part of the process. But when things get so big, it gets really difficult to then be able to, sustain all the other stuff. So, having Charlie doing that now, what I'm finding is that I'm going back into the reviews and I'm making comments. I used to comment on every single review. And obviously that was one of the things that went away. I would peek in once in a while and type some message back, but I'm able to do that more now. I'm able to talk a little bit more in depth on social media, which I love to be able to do to you guys. You guys are the only reason why I go on social media, is to talk to POBA students. I don't use it really for myself, other than for POBA. That's the whole reason why I have any motivation to go on it. So, and it also just, has allowed me to focus more on development of what I want to do with, just personal development, for myself and reading and all that stuff. But also just focusing on the membership side and the YouTube side and all that. There's exciting things that are coming up, and polling you guys a little bit more and asking you guys what you want, So I recently did a poll because somebody had asked me about making packet Congo, and I get this question a lot. And so I just did a poll on Facebook and asked, well, I did it on Instagram too, but I feel like Instagram polls don't really work because people just hit like, they don't answer the poll. At least for me, they don't. But on Facebook, they do. And so already I'm seeing that people would I'd like to do maybe some other live classes and offer those fluctuating classes as part of a membership. We already have the channeling and meditation, but then maybe throwing another one in there every month that kind of rotates and it's more of a fun thing. I also like the idea of having a movie night, where people can be part of the membership, or they can just do general admission and get in if they don't want to be part of the ongoing membership. So I have all these ideas and things that are happening because of bringing Charlie on and being able to open myself up to that. But with that comes change and anxieties. And so that's what I really wanted to talk to you guys about today, is just kind of share with you all the changes and things that are going on, but just to let you know that I'm affected by those changes too, and they do bring stress. This morning, I had a talk with Charlie about it too, saying, I'm excited and I wake up every day knowing that I can get ready and go right into filming, which I've been doing. And I can develop ideas that I've been thinking about, but I also, underneath it, I have this anxiety like, oh, is everything okay? Are we keeping up on certificates? Are we getting them out in time? Like, is everybody transitioning? When something that you've been developing is your baby, you get stressed about whether or not it's all going to be okay. And so sometimes you just need to hear, yeah, I got it. And that's what he said. Yeah, I got it. I'm on top of it. The transition's going well. The students are great. And I'm staying on top of it, because we have a 48-hour to 72-hour processing time that what used to be just 24 to 48. I know the video says that, but really I give 72 hours. But he's on top of it, within 24 hours. And so sometimes you just need to hear from the person kind of taking over that everything's going great. It's all fine. I got this, and that's what he let me know. And, that did help me to kind of relax a little bit. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that no matter, what no matter how far along you are in your journey, we're human, and we still, the most evolved and awakened person is still going to have the same emotions and feelings that other people have. And they're going to be affected by change. And they have to process change just like everybody else does, and needs encouragement just like everybody else does, And so I'm excited, but there's been times where I've had anxiety and I wouldn't call it fearful. I know some people get really fearful about changes. For me, I don't feel the fear of that because I'm a risk taker. I do what makes sense so that I can keep growing and getting better at what I do, and remaining genuine and remaining close to everybody. So I trust my judgment and I don't feel fear, but I do feel anxiety about how the transitions work. And so I just wanted to come to you guys with that message today that it's very normal to feel those things. So if you've been developing a business or yourself, you're making a lot of changes. Maybe you're auditing people, in your life, and a lot of things are changing for you. And whenever change comes, naturally you're going to feel some stress and anxiety about that. But I love how Joseph Campbell always said that, this is a natural part of the process of change and transition. And if you simply change your perspective to see these changes as a free fall into the future that you're choosing, then the free fall does not become scary. It becomes part of the choice you made to grow. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I just wanted to encourage you guys to remember that, just because you're having anxiety doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. A lot of times, when you're scared or you're feeling anxiety, it's because you're putting yourself outside of the norm of what you normally do. And we have to do that in order to move ourselves to the next level of development. And so a little bit of discomfort is always going to come up right before a transition and during a transition until you get comfortable with that new change. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys today. And I love you guys, and thank you so much for being part of my life and my journey. And be looking out for Minuet, our newest addition to our family, our kitten, who we just rescued the other day. She'll be in videos. She's already in a new class video, and I'm almost done with a new course. That's going to be coming out pretty soon. I'm not going to give you the title because I'm not sure yet exactly what that title is going to be, but it's coming. And I've got others already in development too. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say today. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and just keep growing and learning and being open, taking risks when it makes sense, and loving yourself above all. Love yourself, okay? And I will see you guys really soon. Bye.